For the 10th anniversary of the Marble League, we're trying to host one event from each of the games that we have put on over the last decade plus. And what better to host in the land of the Pinkies than bowling? Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. The Minty Maniacs, who were co-hosts back in 2024, they get us started with a launch down the ramp and careening into those bowling pins, those dominoes. You're going to have two team members go, and the scores will be added together. The goal, of course, is to knock down as many as possible, but with a little caveat. Certain colors are worth more points than others. Those LEDs at the back, the yellow ones, they're worth more. Interesting dynamic that we see there, bouncing off the back wall and collecting one of those LED dominoes. Those are worth 5 points apiece, by the way. You notice the reds on the corners, on the back row, don't hit those. They will take away 3 points each time you knock one of those down. Snowballs lead the overall championship with 2 medals, but they have yet to capture a gold. Indigo Stars, they have done it. They're sitting in second place, but only just. Savage Speeders, they are our first competitor, and it's a dead center hit from Rapidly. Good domino action. They're collecting all the way back to those LEDs. That's 25 points, not too bad. What is the strategy for Swifty? Straight through the gap, not what you wanted to do. Now, Marbles have had a couple of years to think about this event. They were all shocked the first time it was hosted in the Marble League because they did things just like that. And they thought, okay, we've got to reassess how we approach this event. Some of them told me they've got some creative strategies for how better to tackle bowling than the last time around. Could this be one of them? Firo goes to the far side, the captain of Team Plasma. Instead of opting for dead center, perhaps making it easier for Ecto, who's going to come next. 24 points, that's 1 point off of the Savage Speeders total, but they got a 0 in run number 2. What can Ecto do? If you cannot change your pathway, change on the bounce. That is something that is new for this year, or at least is going to be featured more prominently, I should say. Any dominoes that are knocked over after bouncing on the back wall, totally fair game. So Team Plasma nets 35 points, easily moving past the Savage Speeder. Here's Snowy for the Snowballs. Also a left of center and peeling outward once the impacts began to collect 29 points. So 2 teams so far have opted to put their captain in the first run. Here's Snowfall. Tries the same thing, but doesn't do it. Tries the same thing that we saw Ecto attempt and do rather successfully. Ecto got 11 more points for that. Instead, the Snowballs will get 0. It's one thing to come up with the strategy and think you know how to tackle bowling. It's another thing actually to do it. Here is Razzie, the captain of the Raspberry Racers. And that's a good hit right on the nose and created enough chaos, even getting that domino action right at the end. 27 points. Razzie next up. Oh, went the same spot and had the same result. Another 0. Razzie puts the Raspberry Racers into third. Only the Savage Speeders have fewer points. Bingo for the Indigo Stars, that team that is sitting really nicely, and wow, what a cascade! The second action right there had multiple rows knocking down, and that's a 64! Those dominoes removed, it's going to be enough to put them into first place easily, regardless of what Gogo does. But any extra dominoes here? Yes! This is a heck of a points total, and it's a new Marble League record. It beats the 70 that the Solar Flares did the last time the Marble League hosted bowling back in 2024. It's 77 points. Indigo Stars with a healthy margin. Still really early on, though. Any teams that can collect multiple points, especially on their second run, it's going to position them well. Thank you for positioning all of your teams well by sponsoring them. Shout out to everybody who is putting their weight behind their favorites. Hopefully you will see the result of that support and the confidence that your marbles display. The Hazers choose Misty to go first. And that's also a really good angular hit. It kind of carves across and toward the top there. 34 points for Misty. Perhaps opening the door for Foggy. Oh, I didn't mean walk right through it. Oh, I thought by going at an angle, that made a straight run by Foggy more likely to yield some dominoes getting knocked down. Instead, it puts them just on 34 points. That's one behind Team Plasma. Spade for the Blackjacks. Also a hit right on the center, but does get some of that action down on the bottom here. And that's a really good total. 45 alone. That's enough to put them into second place. Can Club add to the Blackjacks total? Yes! Oh, but also knocked over a red. That means some points will come off. But did topple a couple of yellows plus the LED. 29 more points. And that puts them at 74 within striking distance of the Marble League record. It would have beaten the old one. But unfortunately, they are not past the Indigo Stars, who just reset it. Here come the Bumblebees, and that red domino at the top quivered. Oh, it was on the rebound. It did not fall, however. You can bump against them. That's fine, as long as they don't tumble over. From Stinger to Honey. That's how it's done. Taking a different route than your teammate and getting a little something extra on the rebound to the opposite side. 19. That's one of the best second run totals that we have seen so far. Not quite the 29 that Club got for the Blackjacks, but they'll take it. This is a nice one. Square onto the nose of the triangle, and got that domino action working on 3 different columns. 61 points for Green Eye. The Crazy Cat's Eyes are in it. What can Blue Eye do? Can Blue Eye send them to the top of the sheets? Perhaps set a new Marble League record? That's a big no. Granted, that is a very big split as well. It would take a lot of action to get that marble moving to the side. Gonna have to tap into some of their curling experience to get any dominoes there. That is the risk of a really good first run. And I think marbles haven't really come to terms with that. I think they've understood that you need to differ your runs. But there can be too much action that is done on the first roll, leaving it very difficult for the second marble to get much of anything. Ember rolls through with a 35-point total. That's not too bad. What can Radiance do? Saved some at the back, picked off a couple of yellows and an LED. 13 more points puts them into 4th place. After 10 runs, just 3 points separate the top teams, Indigo Stars and Blackjacks, into the 13 back to the Crazy Cat's Eyes, and then it's the Solar Flares. If you like where your team is sitting, check out the team sets and how to race them. You can get the Collector Series that has all 32 marbles, but you can race them on the Skyway Chase or the Hyperloop set. Another way that you can support your favorite marble sporting event. Also, big shout out to our YouTube members. If you're not familiar with YouTube membership, check it out. Different tiers that you can be a part of and get your name on the screen for the rest of the Marble League. The Green Ducks open things up in run number 11 with Ducky. And that was a strong showing. Ducky just carrying enough speed to linger in the middle. And as a result, lots of dominoes hitting the others, and a 53-point score is impressive. How can Quacky follow that up? Oh, almost knocked over that front domino on the rebound, but couldn't get the action. Look at the spinning backwards, trying to add some curve. Quacky desperately trying to change the angle and couldn't do it. Green Ducks still happy with that result. Chocolatiers now with their captain, Bon Bon. Shaved off a lot of the left side, that top side, but managed to miss that red domino. So no points taken away. 2 LEDs come down. Puts Bon Bon at a total of 33. Chocolatier sitting middle of the pack, by the way, in the overall standings. 22 points compared to the Snowballs' 47. And that's a good second run. 2 more LEDs, 3 more yellows, a handful of the pinks. Pinks, of course, worth 2 points each. The purple worth 1. 37 for Mocha puts them at a 70. Third place for the Chocolatiers. Yeller from Mellow Yellow, they're 6th in the standings. Needed a bit more weight. These marbles very strong, but sometimes they just misplace where they put that strength. That's exactly what happened there, only knocking down the outer shells of that triangle. And only getting 11 points. Can Jelle do better? Yes, indeed. 3 of the LEDs. Look at that chaos that was created back there. Dominoes lying on other dominoes. That is scored, by the way. Knocked him down. And that puts Mellow Yellow into 6th. Here come the Oceanics. Mirid. Excellent opening roll. It's a great example of the marble not having to do all of the work. After that initial hit, you saw that first domino go flying backwards, and that's what ended up knocking more of them down. It's not the marble physically doing it. That's a great way to conserve energy and spread things around. Creative on the second run by Siren. Just missing that red domino. It's teetering, but it did not fall. 75 is the total for the Oceanics, and it puts them into 2nd place. Wow, if that red domino would have fallen, would have put him into the bronze instead. Here come the Cobalts, 2 teams left. Effective for Meepo. 48. That one LED domino just punched backward to the wall. It didn't fall down. It was sent there. Gnome for the second run. Also creative, but a red domino did fall on the bottom side. Look at that one. The pink got into it. You lose 3 points. But the Cobalts still end with 58. That puts them into 6th. I think they're going to be happy about that for a team sitting in 12th in the overall standings. Now the Pinkies, 2-time winners of this event, once in the Marble League, once in Marble Maniacs. And they are proud to host, but not the proudest to knock down that red domino at the top. How did they do it? It was a delayed reaction. Pinky Winky almost trying to get over there to prevent it, but could not do it. Pinky Rosa, the final run of these games. It's going to take a big one to get the Pinkies on top of the charts. And that's not going to be enough. A respectable result adds 29 more for a total of 46. Pinkies finish top 10. They do not come back and win this event. Still, as hosts, they are always proud, and they love to finish in the top 10 if they can. Indigo Stars, however, continue their excellent run in Marble League 26. 77 points is a new Marble League record and wins them the gold. Ben Stevens, Inner West Sydney is Duck Country, Quack Attack. Shout out to LeContro Capriccio, and Dom Panino. Congratulations to Bingo and Gogo, who wear the gold medals. That's the third for the team, fifth overall. And those two marbles, they've never won the gold before, the two of them, so well done. Congratulations to our other podium finishers, the Oceanics, getting the silver, and the Blackjacks, the bronze. In the overall standings, predictably, that does send the Indigo Stars to the top. Good gap between them and the Snowballs. Solar Flares in third. Oceanics rise 7. Blackjack 6. Savage Speeders sit last. The hurdles are next.